Good morning, happy Monday. I honestly just want to start today by getting ready, doing my makeup, and also chatting with you guys about life. So I've also gotten some new makeup recently, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of show you what products I'm currently using. To begin, I'm using this Touch in Soul primer that I got in my BoxyCharm. It's their like sherbet one, and so far I've really been liking it. It's definitely a lot thicker than I was expecting. Oddly enough, I feel like it's kind of thick, so you kind of like warm it up with your hands and it gets a lot easier to blend out, but it also becomes like very cooling and hydrating. And then I'm also using the No Problem Primer by Touch in Soul, and I like to just layer that up. So I'm really excited about this week. I have not a lot of real plans also, so I recently just picked up this e.l.f. primer that I had seen on TikTok and really wanted to try. People said it was a dupe for I want to say that it was a dupe for one of the Milk like grippy primers that I've also seen a lot of people talk about and wanted to try that one. But I don't typically buy high-end makeup. Like, I'm just pretty loyal to the drugstore, and then a lot of my high-end stuff all comes from BoxyCharm, so it's fun that I still get to try it, but I'm only spending like drugstore prices on it so I can sleep easy at night knowing that's the case. Anyway, I really do like this primer. It's definitely tacky. I've really never used a primer that leaves my skin feeling this kind of way, but I like it. Then I'm also gonna prime my eyelids. This was a primer I got in BoxyCharm. I'm just feeling good about this week. I'm just so excited about all that is in store for this week. I'm gonna make it a great week. We're going to have a lot of fun and do whatever the heck we want to because we can. I really had an amazing weekend. I didn't like film much of it, but my friend hosted one of those parties where like everyone dresses as a different holiday. So I was St. Patrick's Day. I'll insert a picture of my outfit, but it was just so fun. And it was also one of those like no cut parties, and it was just a grand old time. And then that next day, yesterday, Sunday, we went to this place called Chicken and Pickle, and we got like bottomless mimosas and played bingo and sat outside in like the beautiful sunshine, and it was literally the most perfect way to spend Sunday. So I feel like I'm just coming off like such a good weekend, feeling beyond blessed like for just all the opportunities and experiences that I get to have with like the best kind of people. It just makes me so happy that I literally am living my best life. Oh, and speaking of, I decided that whenever people ask me how I am, I'm just going to respond with I'm living my best life. And this is simply because that's the perspective I want to hold, that no matter what I'm doing, no matter the circumstances, like I have the power to have the perspective to like view it as living my best life. And so why wouldn't I respond in that way and give that sentiment like more power? You know, the more you repeat something, the more you start to believe it. You know, hopefully if people are like, oh, why are you living your best life? Now I have to sit there and explain why I'm living my best life, which further gives power to that thought and that perspective. And like, if I get to choose how I view my life, why would I not view it as the best? Like, it's my life. Of course it's the best. I'm living my best life. So that's one of my new goals in this journey to find happiness and to just really take control of my reality. I feel like I talked about it on this channel, but I got this new Milani bronzer recently and I'm kind of obsessed. The packaging is not like, this plastic piece always falls out. Like, the packaging is not a win for me in the slightest actually, but the product, I love it. I've been using it a lot as an eyeshadow, and then of course just as my bronzer. It's funny, like when I look back at kind of my like journey with makeup, and like I did not grow up wearing makeup at all. I wore very, very, very minimal makeup in high school. Being low vision, I thought that makeup was something that I wasn't, like I was like, I can kind of do very simple, very minimal things, but like I'm never gonna be that good at makeup and this and that. And I really limited myself with that perspective. I saw something on TikTok and it was something about like the dot method of applying makeup, and I love to do like a layer of all cream products just as like a base. I think that it blends out and normally looks really cool, but I don't know. Today I'm just going to apply it in dots and see if I like it any different than the way I normally would. And this method is definitely being taken to my own interpretation because I watched the video like one time and they didn't even really explain what the dot method was, other than clearly the use of dots. And I already messed up the dot method because now I'm not even applying dots. That's okay. We'll go back to the dots in a minute. I also am using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer for the first time, and yes, I think I like it. Okay, I'm gonna put some blush on. This is a Flower Beauty cream blush, and we're gonna dot this and see how it goes. And hopefully it blends out, baby. I think what I'm gonna do is take like the tiniest bit of this on a brush and then just use that to blend out this entire thing. And then we're going to set it with a little teensy bit of this Ciate coconut powder. And I used to hold myself back a lot when it came to makeup because I was so afraid that it looked bad and that I just didn't know. It took a lot of my thought space, was like, how's my makeup look? And maybe no one's just telling me that it looks horrible. And is it like, maybe I shouldn't try to explore and do new eyeshadow looks because it like never works out and it's embarrassing and blah, blah. And like, I was so hard on myself when like literally makeup is here for fun. It's literally not that serious. But if you use makeup regularly, like you're going to have some makeup fails. Like times where you thought you looked snatched and then you look back at a picture and you're like, you know, that choice does not resonate with me anymore. I can't say that was the look that, you know, you feel good about now, but it's like at the moment, who cares how it actually like physically, like who cares how it looked if it made you feel a certain way? And if you felt good, you felt confident, why would you go and invalidate like how it made you feel? I wear makeup that feels like it looks like me. Like when I look in the mirror, I just want to look more like myself and what resonates with me. And sometimes that's a million different, you know, ways to express that. And it just it varies from day to day and it varies as I grow. I can't tell how I feel about this highlighting palette that came in my BoxyCharm, because on one hand, it feels very strong and intense, but on the other hand, it just feels a little powdery, like stripy. And so I do like try to blend it out to kind of tame it down a little. It just feels like it, I don't know, it just kind of feels like it exaggerates my skin texture, but really when I blend it, I would use it, but I'm just not sure that it was like one of my new favorite highlights. I soak my face in setting spray. So I've been doing a lot of meditating and a lot of mantras, and like it's really making such a difference in helping me maintain the perspective that I want to have. I'm telling you, one of my go-to mantras is I do not chase, I attract. If it's meant to be, it simply will. And I say that almost on a daily basis. And I really feel like things are like coming into my life where I'm putting in like literally zero effort. And I'm not saying they're all things that like, you know, are meant for me or will stick, but it's like I can see that I am attracting. This hasn't happened to me in the past. Like I can tell that it's because I'm changing my energy, I'm changing my vibe, I'm changing my perspective, and it really, that's the fruit that it's producing. Like your actions have consequences. So it's exciting, it's empowering, and it's like I'm just living my best life and just having so much fun. I definitely need to get back onto my meditating and mantras today. I was gonna do that 21-day thing, and then Saturday I was at my friend's and I was telling them about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing this 21-day. I was like, well, I was doing this 21-day because I totally missed it Saturday and Sunday, which is fine. Perfection is not in this version of reality that I live in and that I create. So I can still do 21 days of it. They just might not be consecutive, and that's fine because I'm still going to get what I want out of it. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Finish up putting on my mascara, and then I'm going to meditate. So I am finding so much fun in editing, but I wish, like, I want to give myself reasons to use more sound effects. So that's basically what this is. So don't mind me, but I'm just gonna like And if I didn't already mention this, one of my goals is to embarrass myself as much as possible so that I no longer like can feel embarrassed, you know? Like I'm just trying to accept myself in all forms, including the embarrassing ones, because what is embarrassment? I'm pretty sure you have to have some judgment involved in that, and like, nah, that doesn't exist in my reality, okay? It's just self-love and acceptance 24/7, baby. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm feeling like a self-care day. So I'm going to shower and, you know, just really treat myself, like exfoliate and moisturize, like do the whole thing. And then I might do a face mask today and literally just like spend some time hyping myself up. Wow, I just feel so much better now that I showered. Like sometimes all you need is to just take a shower, like feel fresh, feel clean, to just feel like a new person. I'm going to paint my nails, which I never do, but I got this nail polish for Easter. And then I also have this nail oil from BoxyCharm. So I'm just going to put this nail oil on, even though I don't know what it does or anything like that. I think it's supposed to help soften up the cuticles, but to be honest, I don't even really know what the cuticle, like I know what they are, but I'm not really sure why you push them back. I guess just to expose more of the nail. But we're not doing that. We're just moisturizing them. This is fun. It smells so strong of rose, so it smells really good. I'm gonna let that dry. And then I'm going to paint my nails, which as somebody who's not ambidextrous, I literally don't know how to pronounce this word. Hold on. Alexa, how do you pronounce ambidextrous?
I pronounce that ambidextrous, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
Ambidextrous. So I'm not ambidextrous. So it's really hard. Like, so I'm not the best at painting my nails, especially when I'm doing my non-dominant hand, or when I am painting my dominant hand, I guess. And then also I am visually impaired and I have low vision. So my technique is typically just to paint the whole finger and then wash off any of the nail polish that's not directly on the nail after the fact, and it kind of works out. So that's what we're gonna do today. I finished painting my nails and they're definitely not perfect, but that's fine. And now I'm doing a face mask, so just, you know, feeling bougie as ever. We are moving the yoga studio to the living room today, but we're gonna do some yoga for some additional self-care. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Yesterday was all about like self-care and relaxation, but today is all about kind of pushing myself and being a little bit more productive. So I'm first gonna start, like always, with doing meditations and mantras and all of that jazz, but then I'll probably work on homework today, do a little bit more intense of a workout today, and just kind of like push myself. For anyone who's curious, this is the meditation that I've been doing that I'm gonna do for 21 days. So today is day 6 of 21, and I really do love it. It is powerful, it is healing, and I highly recommend. Okay, I'm gonna do this workout. I think I can officially say that that workout killed me. Definitely broke a sweat, but man, it felt good. I think the universe is telling me it's time to go inside because it is officially raining. Man, today has just been such a good day, and you know, I didn't get my homework done, but that's fine. It's due tomorrow, so I know I'll get it done then. And that's kind of like how I'm trying to learn to kind of go with the flow and stop putting so much like judgment and expectations on myself. It's like set intentions for the day, but then also like be open to just what happens, and you know that like it's not good or bad if I did or didn't do my homework today. Like I'll do it tomorrow, it will get done. And so kind of just accepting things as they are and just enjoying the moment and realizing that if I'm going to experience today, I might as well experience it in the best way possible. And so I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the night though, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here and upload it. I'm still kind of playing around with how long I want these videos to be. So I think I'd rather upload like more frequently but have shorter videos. So we're gonna test that out and see if it resonates with me or not. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If it resonated with you, please hit subscribe, leave a comment, start some conversation, and I will see you guys in my next video.